Hello aspirants, welcome to INCAR IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about current affairs of 15th November 2024, which is taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is no dual eco clearance for the 39 categories of industries, which is comes under the topic of GS2 government policies and interventions for the development of various sectors, and also there is a issues arising in the implementation and design. First of all, we must know that is environmental ministry accept long-standing demand of industry to remove the requirement of the environmental clearance and also concern the establish this will reduce the compliance burden. It says that the environmental ministry has agreed that request from the industry to remove the need for the environmental clearance and also give the permission to set up. This will make it easier business to comply with the regulation. First of all, we must know the India's environmental policies and goals. There is a streamlining compliance. The government has removed the requirement for white category industry to obtain the environmental clearance and concern to establish dual eco clearance. That is, the decision is expected to reduce the compliance burden on business, allowing them to operate more efficiently without any duplicative approvals. The classification of industries can be happened. That is, they categorize the four color coded groups based on their pollution potential. That is, red most polluting, orange, green, and white is the least polluting. The reason exceptions apply specifically those countries white in the white category, which includes sectors like solar energy protection and fly ash brick manufacturing. To align the national goal, this move aligns the environmental objective, national action plan on climate change, that is NAPCC, and commitment made under international agreement like the Paris Agreement. These include targets for reducing emission intensity and also increasing the non-fossil fuel energy sources, and also focus on the sustainable development. The policy shift reflect a growing emphasis on balancing economic growth with ecological sustainability. It aims at foster an environmental conductive or green technologies while still addressing the pollution control through the existing framework. First of all, we must know the impacts of the eliminating eco clearance for industrial product. Reduced administrative burden. It eliminates the need for the dual clearance. Business can save time and also resource the would otherwise to be spent navigating complex regulatory requirements. And also it encouragement of green industry. This exemption is likely to encourage the investment of the green technology and industry that contribute positively environmental sustainability, and it aligns with the India's goal achieving to non-zero emission by 2070. Then potential increase in industry activity with fewer regulatory hurdles. There may be uptick in industry activity within the accepted category, potentially leading to job creation and also economic growth in this section. So we must know the other potential risks associated with the new eco clearance framework. So its oversight concern. Critics argue that easing compliance requirement could lead to a lax environmental oversight, increase the risk of pollution incidents if industries are non-adequately monitored, and also inconsistent implementation. The reliance on state department for permitting could result in inconsistent application of regulating across the different region, potentially leading to the environmental degradation in areas where enforcement is weaker. And also there is a long-term sustainability risk. While the immediate economic benefits may arise from reduced compliance burden, there is a concern that neglecting environmental check and also they can long-term sustainable goal will be demolished, particularly if its industry expand without any adequate ecological safeguards. So what is way forward is, first of all, we must strengthening our monitoring mechanism and also white category industries to establish periodic audit and also digital monitoring tools to ensure the compliance, maintaining oversight without any imposing excessive regulatory burdens. And also, we must standardize session of implementation across state to clear, consistent guidelines for states to prevent uneven enforcement of the ensure the developed reduced compliance requirement do not